What's going on? It's Coach Williams, and I'm back for another breakdown. So, today we're going to break down the matchup that happened over the weekend between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. And we're going to break down a couple of the plays that I think ended up deciding the game. Now, yeah. I know Patrick Mahomes was terrible in that game. He looked like a chicken with his head cut off, running around in circles, making bad decisions, fumbling the ball, throwing interceptions, and Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy, their play calling and in-game management was not great. But football is a team sport, and the defense has to bear some of the blame for this one, all right? Because they did some things that we have documented on this channel. Coverage busts, guys in the secondary being out of position, right? So we're going to talk about this play right here, right? This is the first play that I think was really bad for them, all right? And let's set the table of the situation, all right? It's the third quarter, and the Bengals are down 21-10, all right? Second and 10. They come out in their favorite personnel package, 11 personnel, one back, one tight end, three wide receivers, okay? And so on this play, I think that the Chiefs are playing quarter, half coverage here, right? But they're going to send a five-man pressure. They're going to blitz this guy right here off the edge, right? So we used to run this in college on the team that I was on, and we called it needle. And it was really important to know when we were running needle versus our normal cover 2 or cover 4, because it's normally a four-man pressure, right? It's not a blitz. So as a DB, it's really important to know if you're blitzing, and it's really even more important to know if the blitz is coming from your side, because your technique is going to change. So let's watch the play here, right? So, right, this guy comes off the edge, right? Normally, that guy would be a curl match defender. He would be here, okay? Then we've got our Mike linebacker. He's matching in the hole, right? See, he's matching number 2 and walling him off, all right? Up here, the reason why I think this is quarters is we can see, right? Like, look at the difference between these two corners, right? This guy is staying over the top of it, right? He's fighting to stay over the top, whereas this guy is playing a little bit more of a trail technique and rerouting. So I think it's cover 2 here. And then we've got our quarters guy. He's not getting a threat from this tight end, so he's going to play his quarter, right? And then the half field guy can see, right, that the whole match is taking that, so he's helping out on the number 1 receiver here, okay? And then we'll see Jamar Chase down here catches the ball, gets a big first down, right? But like we talked about, right, with this guy coming off the edge, there is now no curl match defender. So there's a massive hole in the zone, okay? And so when you're this DB, you've got to understand that and get tighter to this route, right? Don't get all this depth, right? There's no one back here. There's nobody back here. And he just keeps getting deeper and deeper to the point where he's on the same level as Tyrann Mathieu. Now, I think that he thinks Burrow's going to get sacked, but I mean, I don't need to spell it out for you, but you know what happens when you assume. You can't make assumptions. So on this play, Chase ends up getting a huge first down, ends up leading to a field goal. Now it's a one-possession game, and we're going to go to the next play, all right? So on this next play here, and I apologize for the graininess of the film, it'll clear up in a second, but on this next play, right, the score is now 21-19. They just scored a touchdown, the Bengals did, all right? And so they're going for 2. It's a 2-point conversion. There's this motion going across the formation. I believe this guy had him in man, but they're not matching with it, right? They're not traveling with it. So now Sorensen, we all know third and Sorensen, anyone that pays attention to the NFL, is going to have to be in man-to-man coverage down here, right? So we can see, right? You can see the corner here. He's signaling to him, right? And what I think that means is they're banjoing this. And what banjo means is the corner is going to take the first guy to the outside. Sorensen's going to take the first guy to the inside. We'll watch the play. Doesn't work out that way, right? We had a wide open guy scoring a touchdown. Now, what I want you to notice here, right? I said the corner should take the first guy to the outside. So is that on the corner? No. It's not on the corner. Look at this receiver here. He starts going inside, all right? And when you're banjoing on the goal line, it's very different from banjoing in the field, right? When you're in the field, you can just let the routes distribute. You can be a little bit more patient. But on the goal line, the play is going to happen much faster. So this inside move, and with Chase going outside, you got to match that now. Sorensen's got to attack that now. The corner needs to take Chase, which he does. And we see Sorensen's eyes go to Chase. He's looking at Chase, realizes, oh shit, I'm in big trouble. Touchdown. Unacceptable, right? Coverage bust, right? We've got, and you can see, look at this linebacker here. He's like, come on, man. You should have been covering him, right? So the Chiefs are going to go into the offseason with a lot of things to ponder, a lot of things to think about. They could be playing in the Super Bowl, but both sides of the ball made a lot of mistakes, all right? So now we're going to turn the page, all right? We're not going to talk about the Chiefs or any of these other teams. We're going to focus on the Super Bowl. We're going to focus in the next few videos on the Cincinnati Bengals and the LA Rams and how they match up with each other. And to do that, we're going to talk about some interesting players. Like we're going to talk about Devontae Adams. We're going to talk about A.J. Brown. We're going to talk about Deebo Samuel. Why would we talk about those players? They're not playing in the Super Bowl. To figure out what I mean, you're going to have to subscribe to this channel. You're going to have to put on your notifications. You're going to have to watch the next few videos that are going to come out because I got some fire coming for you, all right? So as always, it's Coach Williams, Ball Hawks, we fly, I'm out, peace.